Breaking news, Nigerian police arrest one suspect, Madu Abuchi, over herdsmen killings in Ebonyi community. Can you imagine? So Ebonyi herdsmen have been ravaging Ebonyi community, even Enugu, almost all the southeastern states. And nobody has been able to arrest any of the herdsmen till now. But maybe this guy is one of those people that came out to defend his community, and now he's arrested for it. God help Nigeria, I'm telling you. Now they will say somebody is supporting what is not. But if you go, this guy must have acted on self-defense to defend his community against the attack of the herdsmen. But that is not the issue now. They want to use their state power to deal with these people just because they are basically from the southeast. God day. Sources, however, told Sahara reporters that the suspect had been handed over to the police at the Ikem Divisional Police Station. Can you imagine? A suspect, Ebe Madu Abuchi, has been arrested in connection with the attack on the Amegu Nkalaha community in Ebonyi State, which resulted in the deaths of at least 16 people and the destruction of 25 houses. So Madu Abuchi, a local resident, was reportedly collaborating with the assailants. How? We need to understand. So he was apprehended on Monday by loyal security personnel in the neighboring Ehamufu community, Sahara reporters learned on Wednesday. So despite being subjected to torture, Madu Abuchi maintained his innocence in a video clip Sahara reporters obtained on Wednesday. However, he did provide names of individuals he claimed were involved in the attack. Sources, however, told Sahara reporters that the suspect had been handed over to the police at Ikem Divisional Police Station. Meanwhile, the Ebonyi state government had deployed a number of policemen and the state security outfit Ibubago to Amegu Nkalaha to ensure maximum security while investigation continued to unravel those behind the gruesome attack. Sahara reporters reported on Monday that at least 16 residents were gruesomely slaughtered, while 25 houses were with several millions of properties razed down during the attack that took place on Sunday morning. Confirming the arrest, one of the leaders of the affected community, who gave his name as Samuel Edeze, told Sahara reporters that the suspect had named some names who he said were part of the assailants. So the suspect, Madu Abuchi, was arrested in a neighboring community. Although we have not gotten details, we were told that he claimed that the Fulani herdsmen paid those who led the attack, or who led them to attack, 5 million to share. Can you imagine? So that we don't know whether it is true or not, but we understand that the suspect, who has been handed over to the Ikem Police Divisional Police Station, was arrested at a place called Idolugbu. However, after the investigation, we will know who were behind the attack and role each person played. Okay, he added, meanwhile, the police and the state security outfit Ebubago have been deployed to our community. They are there now. Can you imagine? So let's get it right. Is it that this guy was acting in self-defense, or he was among the people that were paid to go and cause problem in that community? We need to understand that. If he was among the people paid by the herdsmen to cause mayhem in that community, then he should suffer it for being a saboteur in his own community. Why would you sell out your community to strangers just because of money? That's the question. But if he acted against the Fulani herdsmen in defense of his community, then it's a case of self-defense and should be treated as such. So we need to know where this case is going, and we need to follow it up to ensure that, we understand exactly what this guy is facing. All right. So now the comment section, somebody is saying, so the Nigerian terrorists entirely are now busy arresting people who escaped from the herdsmen attack. Wonder shall never end. This is why we keep telling everybody living in Nigeria to beware of the state terrorism going on in that country. Not in that country. How? I guess he killed one of the herdsmen and got arrested, or he was among them. Please give us details exactly. We need to understand. Did he kill one of the herdsmen, or is it that he was among the herdsmen that were paid that 5 million to go and cause mayhem in his own community? We need to understand that. The problem with this country is that we are so sympathetic with criminals that we have the same ethnic background. The said arrested man is an informant to those headers. We have so many of them in Benue where you have same challenge, where we have same challenge. Okay, they go and collect money from the Fulanis and start giving them information about their own community. If that is the case of this young man, then he deserves the punishment he's getting. That is it. I don't know why the zoo called Nigeria is a disgrace to Africa. No any news of herdsmen arrest, but an innocent young man that has nothing to do with this killing that is happening in Igbo land is now being arrested. Some say, what? You mean that someone was arrested for killing a terrorist? We don't know. Sahara reporters, please, is there anything I am not understanding in this report? Exactly. Where were Nigerian police when these terrorist groups, herdsmen, are killing and raping their hosts? This is too painful, and federal government should stop lying to us about how they are fighting terrorism. They are not fighting anything, no. As far as I'm concerned, this government is not fighting terrorism at all. In fact, they are accomplices in some of the issues, because somebody like Ahmad Gumi is working freely. When this guy, what is his name, Matawale was the governor of Zamfara State, we understood what was happening there. When El-Rufai was governor of Kaduna State, we saw what he was doing in Southern Kaduna. We saw what is happening in Niger State today. Part of Kogi is affected. Kwara is affected. So they came to Southwest to operate almost all over Nigeria, and they were claiming ownership of all the lands. So we don't trust this herdsmen at all. That is the truth. But if this young man was an informant in his own community, then he should be dealt with. But if he was acting in self-defense to defend his own community against the herdsmen, then justice must protect him. That is the thing. He must get justice. Someone said, let's get this right. I heard from different platforms the attack was because the people killed Fulani cows. So the Fulani people came for revenge by killing human beings. This suspect arrested now, it is on ground that he was the one that killed Fulani cows that made the Fulani people to attack the community, or he was the one who directed Fulani people on how to attack the community, and he collected bribe so that Fulani can revenge on the people, or it was his actions of killing Fulani cows that made Fulani people to attack the community. Because I have been thinking how he can be involved in the attack. Abi, it's a very complex story. The story is not even very clear yet. Crime has no ethnicity, no religion, only criminals. When a crime is committed, the focus should be on the individuals responsible, not on the tribe or faith. Generalizing and labeling an entire group as terrorists only fuels division, hatred, and misinformation. The truth is, criminals exist in every society, and justice must be served based on facts, not stereotypes. What the Fulanis are doing in Nigeria has become something that is stereotyping them because of their behavior. They have caused havoc across the length and breadth of Nigeria, rearing cattle, collecting land from farmers. We saw all that doing in the whole of Middle Belt. They transited down to Southwest and started doing some of, and then Southeast, and started doing some of it in South, but they couldn't really gain ground. So we really need to know that what Fulani terrorists has done in Nigeria, no other tribe has done it. That is the truth. It's very bad. Phony Nigerian police and East government. Mother Buchi, one of the Fulani herdsmen, have been arrested. Funny people. Mother Buchi is not a Fulani herdsman. There's no how you can arrest an informant without tracing the perpetrators, because a lot was communicated on phone. Exactly. I don't believe this at all. There must be a cover-up somewhere. When did the herdsmen start hiring people, especially Igbos, to do their own havoc? this must be a plot that needs to be unraveled. It will be unraveled, though. It's just getting too much over there. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment over this mother witch's case.